Are they pushing you? Are they pushing you?
We have a lot of wildlife here, actually. I have a wood duck nesting box there, and we've got 14 baby wood ducks hatched in there this year.
So this is where you hook up your, and just look right inside?
I hook up my, I put a trail camera there, and then you can, I don't know if anything will come out of here or not, just be careful. Something might.
Okay, I'll be prepared.
You never know. No, nobody in there. But you can see in here the remnants from the wood ducks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And there were 14. I monitored them all summer. And then I had my trail camera all set up, because wood ducks, what they do is they'll come out of here, they climb up the inside here. It's rough inside, and they jump out. And they go to the river. The day I had the trail camera set up, I knew when they were going to hatch. I kept track and everything. Got lots of pictures of this. And the day that they hatched, we got a really, really bad storm. And I really didn't get any videos or pictures.
No.
I got a blurry picture of one little duck coming out of 14. This is an antique corn cellar. So you would put the corn in here, and then you would run the wheel, and the corn would come out the bottom into a pail. They're Japanese lanterns.
What are they, like edible?
No.
Oh, look.
Sure, I'll get you
They
one.
look like peppers.
There's an old milk can here, and that came from the farm here as well.
Oh, that's cool.
The morning glories here are actually being grown up an old ladder. It's an antique ladder. That actually belonged to my husband's dad, and they were going to throw it away, and his dad had passed away, and I wouldn't allow them to
No.
do that. So I brought it here and put it up against the split rail fence that I put up. And ironically, the name of the morning glories are Stairway to Heaven. And there's an old bean puller here. This is part of this farm.
Well, that's awesome.
And then we get into over here. I found this can here.
I love that
River
window.
salvage.
Oh, that's cool.
This old can.
Oh,
That's
That
cool.
was a river salvage.
That's an old milk can, isn't it?
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not 100%
Or maybe
sure.
oil?
Oil.
I don't know, but it was cool.
It's oil.
And so
That's a good save.
You can see that I love rusty old junk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some
Rusty relics.
old pails. Here, this is what I pulled at a Drummond Creek.
I'm going to lean this against
That's
the
cool. You live right there?
Nice.
All right.
That's heavy.
Oh, I like that.
This is an old can that I pulled out of Drummond Creek.
That's awesome.
And the old kettle I also pulled out of Drummond Creek.
Oh, that's cool too.
So I haven't been doing magnet salvaging, I've been doing kayak salvaging. I got so much junk I forget. Oh, there's an old original milk can there from Wallaceburg Dairy.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's more of the style that I'm used to.
That's from Wallaceburg Dairy. That came with the house.
That's awesome.
And then, this is an old relic that I found out in the field. I'm not sure what it is. It's a symbol off of something, so I've hung it on the house.
That's cool.
Kind of like an eagle.
We're hoping to find stuff like that in the when we're magnet fishing. We haven't found anything like that yet.
And I found a piece of driftwood that looks like,
Oh, looks like a.
love driftwood, yes.
That's cool.
look like?
Look like a fish.
Yeah, it's like a big fish.
either way, it looks like a fish.
That's cool.
This is an old polishing wheel.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, a turtle.
Huh?
That's
And-
really
Awesome.
nice.
And you guys will love this, because this here is the stuff that I dig up. Look at,
Oh, there's a shovel.
Oh, that's awesome.
is that it? It looks like a machete almost.
Yeah,
Holy cow! What is that?
That's way too heavy, I think, for a
manual
hand tool.
Yeah, but it's pretty
Be
cool,
out
right?
of the machine.
So we got here, I don't know, piece off of a
hinge.
hinge. Yeah, big heavy duty hinge.
You got all this in your farm?
Yes.
That's cool.
All of it came from that spot right there.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
keeps coming up. Here's a horseshoe.
Yeah, see,
There's
this
a
is what
rusty-
the ends should look like on a horseshoe.
Ours don't have that,
No,
No, ours has been sharpened for logging.
but most of them have this flat part here, though.
Yeah, and sometimes a side one.
Here's some kind of a hook.
I hear geese.
That wouldn't be unusual here on the river.
But see, that's why they pounded them down. The ones we found. That
Not
dried
sure
into the
what
logs.
this is. Some kind of a
It's neat. It's almost like a little latch thing.
yeah, some kind of a
Every single one.
Yeah, every single one. That's
Excuse
what-
my nose, guys.
That's what I said.
Got a cold going.
some sort of a piece of
That's cool.
machinery stuff.
It's almost like got brackets in that. Oh, and like part of a shovel.
Did you get a good shot of that horseshoe on the end difference?
So we got a shovel.
So,
Look a little better here.
like horseshoes from horses have.
Oh yeah, you see the
these on 'em.
lips.
The ones we found don't. They're for logging.
The ones we found are sharp.
Every
Yeah,
single one.
they're
Yeah.
for pounding into the logs with a.
So
with an
that's
axe.
the difference. Okay.
So then I
And
found
then a
whatever
doohickey?
this is.
Another doohickey.
Yes, doohickeys.
A doohickey.
Throw them a doohickey.
And then these, whatever these are.
Another doohickey.
hinges for doors.
Ooh, they actually got the nails and stuff on them too. That's pretty cool.
A nice wing.
Hello, kitty. Meow meow.
Oh, hey.
That's
Kitty
autumn.
cat. Autumn.
Hi,
Hey.
kitty kitty.
This is a very heavy piece of something.
Wow.
So these were just a few things, and whatever
So
this is here
friendly, yeah.
that I found. And they come up. Well, the shovel actually I dug up in here. I was digging with a shovel, and I came up with a shovel. And most of it, I think, this over here. You can see this spot in the corral here is where I find most of the stuff. Right in this area.
Oh yeah, I can see where you were digging. Yeah,
Well,
a little bit. So it's kind of hard to tell.
I don't dig too much. It comes up in
Oh,
the
just-
springtime, and I pick it
Oh.
up. So I make sure that I pick it up all the time because it's a hazard to the horses.
Yeah, you don't want to step it on that.
And then we found, a few years ago, we found a well over there. We had to fill it in, and I was told that there was a blacksmith shop over there, probably for the farm at one point in time. Here comes Daxter and Shy.
Oh,
They're coming for a visit.
hi, Dexter.
This is Dexter. He's my Western dressage horse.
Is that the one that's supposed to be a paint?
Yes,
When he clearly isn't.
the paint that ain't.
He's a good boy.
Or paint by number.
Yeah, my registered paint by number. And this is his actual registered name is Bear's Northern Spark.
Ooh.
And his great grandfather was a famous Canadian racehorse by the name of Northern Dancer. And that is Shy. His registered name is That Shy Look, and he's a quarter horse.
Oh, he's grooming the cat.
And this is Autumn, and Dexter loves other animals.
I see that. Hello.
Barn here is something really
Oh,
interesting.
watch out behind you, Crystal.
Sometimes the
The
horses
cat's
check
right
their
behind you.
pockets for stuff.
Oh, kitty. Look, kitty. I can't play right now. Come on, kitty.
Adam's like, come
Come on. That is cool.
It's very heavy.
Ooh, yeah.
And my husband's initials are RM, so I thought that I would kind of clean that up maybe, and I don't know. I just thought it was kind of neat to
Like
find
it,
that.
That
almost
is
looks
cool.
like a knocker. It also looks like a modern day.
Looks like a
can
switch.
crusher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
have
could be
no
that.
idea.
Oh.
Feel the weight of it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's all solid iron.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like it's
Where'd you
awesome.
find that?
It's a camera
In the field too?
RM.
Oh, wow.
in that same spot
So that
where I
happens to
dig up
be
everything in the.
Her husband's initial, so that's why she kept it.
If that's how
Wow.
much that surface, imagine how much is in there.
That's cool.
I know. That's why I
Yeah.
said. That's why I want a metal detector. This barn is very unique.
I hear
It looks-
a
that's
goat or
goats,
something.
Yes. That's goat. Look at this.
They're like little horses, Crystal.
I know. I love goats. I want one.
Closed it. They've made a mess in here because it was raining today. I set it up so they could come and go as they pleased out of here. But look,
Yeah.
Hayden and I built this gate the other day out of a pallet. It was a big long pallet. The other one was getting kind of wrecked.
Kitty,
It's nice and tidy in here and all swept up, but because if it's raining out, they really make a mess of their hay.
Yeah.
But anyways, so these are the new stalls we just put in.
They're nice.
Oh yeah. And these are my doves.
Nice and spacious too.
These are my doves. This looks
Oh, I
like,
love birds.
this
We
looks
used
like
to have
some of the
some.
stuff we pulled up out of the river. Usually you see barns and they're full of beams, like big wooden beams and stuff. This barn doesn't have wooden beams. This barn was built in
tall.
1935 and it is built with 4 steel trusses. It's a very rare barn. It was made by the Beatty Company from Fergus, Ontario, and it was advertised that it was cheaper to put up a barn like this because of the manpower and the labor that you had to enlist in putting up the other type. So they said this was a kit barn.
Oh, wow. The rocks had to go around town. Is that the ones that
Nice.
people put out?
Yes, yeah, I
We see
I
them.
put out rocks. This is for the downtown Wallaceburg Rocks project. So I
yeah, we
find
see them
rocks
all the
all over. I
time.
pick up rocks all over the farm. And actually, I went out to Erie one day. I paddled all the way out there and came back with a whole pile of rocks in my kayak. This one here's our newest one. It's going to be a quilt rock, so I'm going to put it out, and I'm going to have everybody paint a quilt.
That's adorable. That's awesome.
And
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
this one's a cute one. These ones, I'm getting more creative.
Yeah, those are cute. The ladybugs.
Oh, you glued them
I
on.
like that.
That's
Rocks
a
on
great idea.
rocks. And then I've
You gonna
got
help, Kitty?
a bumblebee on the echinacea.
I like that. Yeah,
Yeah, these are
that's
really pretty.
awesome.
And then I'm starting to
Winter
learn how
ones,
to do
little.
penguins. My monarch. It's not great, but it's getting
That's
better.
awesome.
I'm learning.
That's awesome.
And there was a snowy owl that was killed on the road back here in the summertime this year. And I was so upset by that I did a snowy owl in tribute of the snowy owl that passed
sweet.
away. Because
I
I
don't
love
blame you,
animals, and
yeah.
I felt so bad for him. I've got some unicorns
The
going on here.
narwhal. I love that.
The normal.
I've got a lot of narwhals. There's a bunch here.
Oh yeah.
These are all ready to go.
Did you want to give the audience a little bit of history? We have a lot of American fans, and I don't think they're familiar with the height
The
of
whole rock thing.
Oh, okay.
That's popular around here.
It's very popular around here.
Okay, sure. So this is part of the Kindness Rock project. So you paint a rock. You can put a nice saying on it, like this one here. This is one of my favorites. I do a lot of these with the dandelions. Some see a
that's
weed,
beautiful.
some see a wish.
That's awesome.
And that's one of my favorite ones. And you just put it around, and maybe somebody's having a rotten day, and they walk along and they find this neat rock, and they pick it up and put it in their pocket, and it made their day. In a lot of communities, they have projects that are like that. This one in our particular community is called Downtown Wallaceburg Rocks. And the idea here is that you put a rock down, and then you post on the back of it, post a picture and rehide Downtown Wallaceburg Rocks. So what you're supposed to do technically is you find the rock, and then you take a picture of it, post it on the website for Downtown Wallaceburg Rocks on Facebook, and then you rehide it. It also says that if you really have to have it, you really love it and you want to keep it, go ahead and keep it, but paint another rock for someone else to find. And I very much suspect that because most of my rocks don't get posted on Facebook, people are keeping them. And that's fine, I understand that. I have no problem with that at all.
Chipper here. Hi, buddy.
Hi.
And Chipper is named after Chip Gordon.
How are you? Oh. Oh, hello. Week, week,
Yeah,
week.
you're a bum.
Oh, and are you jealous?
Yes.
You guys grow awesome
Oh, the
goatees.
little chickie. Hi, little
They're
chickie.
5 years old. That little chickie's about a month old now.
Are they pushing you? Are they pushing you?
This is a feed room here. But it was a grain stall.
Oh
They
yeah.
would have the chute going in the window, and then the boards would go all the way up here, and they would store grain in these. So all of these along here were grain stalls.
Oh.
But you gotta have
That's
somewhere to put all the food.
Yeah. Like all the trophies.
Oh, Ron let Shawnee out.
Oh, here you go.
Here comes Shawnee.
Hi, puppy.
Hello.
That's the dock diving dog, and she loves everybody.
Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Oh, yeah.
This would be more typical of a shoe that a horse wears now.
Oh yeah, it's a lot smaller, right? Compared to the ones we've got.
Well, horses wear different sizes. Dexter, I
Yeah.
think, wears a 3.
It's very small.
And see, the nails are still in here. You'll know the nails are still in here.
Oh yeah.
So to find,
It's not uncommon.
it's not uncommon, and actually the shoes will get sucked right off in the mud.